Today's video is sponsored by Squarespace. Good morning, lovelies. ZoëTwoDots here with some more Pokemon Go goodness for you, and today we're going to jump into a whole bunch of information and details for events for July, new changes and updates that are coming to the game that we had like no idea about that were happening. We're gonna go over some of the extra new details that have been announced for GoFest. Basically a good old-fashioned news catch-up of what's been happening, just in case you missed it, because I know I sure feel like I've missed some of it, and it's my job to not miss it, so let's jump in. First things first, if you are a trainer in Australia, UK, Singapore, Mexico, dude, how beautiful does the game look right now? There is like currently an update rolling out that is just like, what is this? This is like something so minor, but the effect that it has is so outstanding, literally. There's a new visual update happening to the game for, you know, mimicking the real world sky around you. So sunrise, sunset, more, I guess, realistic rain colors when it's rainy and that grisly little, you know, grumpy weather that, you know, happens when it rains. The water. Oh my lord, the water. I haven't seen it yet physically in my game. I noticed yesterday, like throughout the day, the game just kind of kept flicking between night and day. Like I'd load up the game and it was night and then flick to day. So I feel like this update is like kind of like transitioning and rolling out. But like right as sunset started to hit in real life, the game just started to get this nice glow, like this yellowy sunset glow, then with dusk, like the nice pinks and purples in the clouds. Again, something so simple, but just genuinely beautiful and refreshing to look at. Like it was like, oh my god, this is like what's happening around me. This is great. But the water, holy dooly. I'm gonna be out tomorrow for the Bidoof event, so I'm definitely gonna be near the water and be able to see this kind of in action, hopefully. It looks stunning. And I hope that it looks stunning in my game, on my phone, all that kind of jazz. I can't wait to actually like catch a shiny in one of these like alternate, like weather condition, well not even weather, in one of these alternate like lighting conditions. It's gonna look really cool. And for those of you who might be worrying about this putting more lag or strain on the system, it's not, it's using the exact, as far as I'm aware, it's using the exact same system as it currently does. It's just different colors. It's not loading more complex and detailed information. Like the graphs and stuff that we already have in the game is textured. It's just less, you know, differently so. So as far as I'm aware and as far as I've been told, this will not be like, why are they doing this and it's gonna like lag and crash the game. It's like using the exact same software, just a different color palette. So winner. And if it functions as that, double winner. Thoughts, feelings, leave them down in the comments down below. I literally have no complaints about this. It doesn't change the functionality of the game, you know, on the tech side of things. It's just very, very lovely to look at. I'm really curious again how many different weather conditions there are. I'm going to try and include as many screenshots as I can find online for different, you know, these sky color conditions, but I love it. Before we jump into the next part of the video, just a quick word from today's sponsor. So thank you again to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video, and we've done it. The website is published, it is live. You guys can go check it out now if you would like to. Dude, this thing was like so easy to build, so simple, so clean. Loved the experience. If you don't know what Squarespace is, it's basically an all-in-one platform for designing and building your own online space or website, whether it be for your own business, portfolio, whatever it might be. You want to make a website about hot dogs, you can do that. The interface is so incredibly simple and intuitive. It also has all of that extra high level stuff that you might need if you're running your own business, for analytics, for creating products, for tracking your products, making sure that, you know, the right people are seeing your products, search engine optimization, all of that jazz is packed into Squarespace's service. I'm stoked with how my website has turned out, and I'm keen to start adding more things to it and like exploring even deeper into what I can do creatively through Squarespace. So if you want to check out Squarespace as well, be sure to use the link in my description. And then when you're ready, use code ZoëTwoDots for 10% off your first website or domain purchase. Click the link and check it out. Next up, Bidoof Day. Get yourself immersed, just like slathered in a ridiculous allegedly volume of Bidoof. This is going to be tomorrow / Thursday, wherever you are in the world, local time, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. wherever you are in the world, your Thursday, that time. There is apparently going to be an inordinate amount of Bidoof spawning, so yay. If you haven't had a chance to get your shiny, which I sure haven't, get out there, get hunting if you can, or, you know, just do a couple of cheeky checks when you get home from work. Keep in mind, incense is still spicy. You know, that planned rollout and change to things isn't going to be happening or starting, or, you know, even for most countries, not even going to be affecting you for a hot second. So incense still spawning one spawn per 60 seconds. I'm going to be out exploring, filming, and just trying to like grind physically as many Bidoof as possible. Hopefully get the shiny. I'm about 200 catches in. I've probably checked a few more than what I've caught. And still no shiny for Bidoof. Bidoof caught during this time will have the move Superpower. You can use a regular TM to get Ice Beam, Shadow Ball, or Thunderbolt. After the event's done, you can use an Elite TM if you want to. I don't really know if you would want to do that, but you can. Running alongside the current GBL, different themes as well will be a Bidoof Cup in Go Battle League, where only Bidoof are allowed. So I don't know what the CP limit or cap is going to be, but Bidoofs only. We're also going to have special research. This is going to be the first special research that has, different choose your own adventure style components to the quest. So your choices are going to affect the outcome of your storyline, which is really cool to kind of like see how that's going to work and kind of get a bit of a tester before GoFest for that. If you finish the research, you'll also get a Bidoof hat, and we're going to have 4 times catch XP. I saw someone on Reddit yesterday. They went from level 1 to level 40 only with catches. They didn't pick a team, they didn't do any raids, they didn't add any friends, only with catching mostly Bidoof. I'm gonna guess they caught other stuff as well, but with the 4 times catch XP and with Bidoof being such an easy, excellent throw to hit, their maths, what they explained was you only need to get 2,200 excellent throw catches on a Bidoof, and you will literally go from level 1 to level 40. That's a lot of catches, but I mean, that's not like impossible. Like they clearly did it, but just kind of, I guess, emphasizing and really hitting home for the remainder of when Bidoof is here, make the most of that. The 4 times catch is crazy good, and Bidoof's excellent is a pretty large like circle to hit. So get the excellence. If you're not level 40 yet, if you're not level 50 yet, whatever it is, and you still need the XP, now's a really good time to just kind of double down and get those catches in. Especially if you're able to play for the majority of like the little Bidoof feature event. Lucky egg on if you want to, but that's gonna be a delicious amount of XP. Up after that, Niantic has just announced the events and the general, bones for July. What's gonna be happening, and as is tradition, I've made my visual guide that'll be available on Twitter, on the community tab here. So if you're not following over on Twitter, go and do that. You can peep the community tab here on YouTube, but I know that sometimes just doesn't show itself unless you explore for it. So yeah, go follow on Twitter, go follow everywhere, for just in cases. But for the month of July, our research breakthrough is going to be Rufflet. Keep in mind that can be shiny. I still don't have the shiny, so I mean, that's, if you line your research breakthroughs up right, 4 checks, 4 free shiny checks on Rufflet, so no complaints. You'll also get a free remote raid pass every time you complete your weekly breakthrough. Keep in mind it's no longer a free bundle on the Mondays. You have to do your breakthrough to get the free pass, the free remote pass. Forgot to mention as well, for the Bidoof day, Bidoof in raids, Bidoof in 1-star, 3-star, and 5-star raids, and no mega raids. So it's a literal Bidoof takeover. I want to fight a level 5, like a 5-star raid Bidoof. Raid boss. I'm glad that I suggested that like 2 years ago for an April Fool's thing. I mean, there's hundreds of people, I'm sure maybe someone at Niantic already had that idea, but I'm gonna claim it. I submitted that as like a April Fool's idea, Bidoof in legendary raids. I'm claiming that, that's me. You're welcome. You're welcome. Unless it sucks, in which case, I mean, you're still welcome, but you're welcome more if it's good. From the 1st to the 16th of July, we're going to have Defense Form Deoxys in raids. No mention here on if the shiny is being released. I don't know. I mean, the other, what we have like other noodle Deoxys as shiny. We'll see, I guess, if they announce that closer. / I guess tomorrow when I do a raid for one, maybe we'll see, I don't know. From the 16th to the 23rd, we're gonna have Mewtwo back in raids that can be shiny. And I guess kind of highlighting a couple of these guys because I don't know if Defense Deoxys is gonna be featured for GoFest. I mean, Mythicals aren't gonna be featured for GoFest in the raids. So kind of good that they're featuring them here before the day, I guess. Our megas for this month are going to be Houndoom, Gengar, and Charizard. one after the other. They're going to be like running not simultaneously, so week. One interesting thing to note here as well, there's no announcement for what raid boss is following, after Mewtwo leaves on the 23rd. And they've kind of got here, for our raid nights, they've started clarifying what you're going to get on the raid night. So for the 7th and the 14th, Defense Deoxys. Wednesday the 21st will be Mewtwo. They've included here, Wednesday, July 28th, which will be after GoFest. Whatever that featured raid boss is for that night is to be announced. So I don't know if that means there's going to be a new raid boss announced for GoFest weekend, or if they just haven't, said which one they're going to recycle for after GoFest. Who knows? Pure speculation, but just something that I noticed and sharing that observation with you. For the Tuesday spotlights, I'm not going to say the dates because I always get them mixed up, but they're always Tuesdays. Numbers aren't my thing. Refer to my visual calendar. We're going to have Bulbasaur with 2x Catch XP. After that, Charmander with 2x Catch Candy. Squirtle with 2x Transfer Candy. This is going to be the Tuesday immediately following GoFest. So, again, if your storage can handle it, sit on a bunch of stuff. Maybe you've got some cool spicy regionals that you're not going to trade with your friends, or maybe you've got who knows how prolific Dino will be, but maybe you've re-rolled enough Dino and you don't want to, trade 30 more of them with your friends. Double transfer the Tuesday after GoFest. And then the last one for the month will be Natu with 2x Evolution XP. Community Day will be this Saturday, the 3rd. Shiny Tepig will be released, and all in all, a really good shiny family. Tepig, cute and gold. Pignite's got cute little purple spendies, and Emboar with the blue flame. Just all in all, pretty strong shiny family. Plus for Tepig Community Day, it is 3x Catch Stardust, so stock up on that dust if you can. Also listed here is an event from the 6th to the 15th, which is going to be the Pokemon GO Fest 5th anniversary event and celebration. So there's literally no fluff or text really around this to give any hints. So we'll see. I'm curious. We've been rolling in a lot of XP Stardust and those sort of things lately. So I'm curious if they're going to up the ante in terms of bonuses, or if just the spawns are going to be really interesting or unique. I don't know, because we're getting a lot. GoFest is going to be a lot, and then we're already having a lot of updates to the raids, the raid visuals, the raid functionality, the visuals, the graphics and the sunset stuff that we're seeing in game. I'm curious what we're going to get for the 5th year anniversary. Stay tuned. On the evening of Sunday, July 11th, we're going to have another Go Battle Night, which basically means get a butt-ton of Stardust for battling in Go Battle League after 6 p.m. that night. Even if you suck at Go Battle League, just get in there. Even if you lose all of your sets, you still will get a lot of dust for claiming the rank, the end of rank rewards. Basically, you can do up to 100 battles in the night as well. So even, again, you could lose every single battle. You could get in there with 10 CP Magikarp if you really want to and just lose every single battle. But the Stardust that you get from it is filthy. It's a lot of dust, it's great. Or just get in there and have a go and get better at PvP. Have fun with it, don't stress, but get those rewards. And then last thing listed for the July events is GoFest, so 17th, 18th, Saturday, Sunday. Pokemon GoFest 2021. I'm hyped. The last little bit of news to go over is going to be the raid bosses for Sunday of GoFest. Essentially, almost every legendary Pokemon is going to be featuring in raids for the Sunday of GoFest. So there's going to be a lot to do. There's a lot of raids to do if you so choose. So I'm going to read through these time slots for when they're going to be appearing, just so I don't make any mistakes. But these raids are going to be available for everyone, regardless if you have a GoFest ticket or not, you can do these raids. So overall, the structure is going to be, from the 10 a.m. to 6 p.m, raids are going to be happening. And then every hour there's a rotation. For 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. to 3 p.m, that's going to be the Wind Hour. Featured in the Wind Hour will be Mewtwo, Ho-Oh, Latias, Latios, Regigigas, Altered Form Giratina, Cresselia, Virizion, and Therian form Tornadus. The Lava Hour will be 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. That'll be featuring, as lava-y kind of boys, Moltres, Entei, Regirock, Groudon, Heatran, Reshiram, Terrakion, Therian form Landorus, and Yveltal. Frost Hour is going to be 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. It's going to be featuring Articuno, Suicune, Lugia, Regice? Have I forgotten how to say Regice? Regise. Kyogre, Palkia, and Kyurem. Additionally, in the Frost Hour, Uxie, Mesprit, and Azelf will be appearing in the regions that they're, you know, region locked to. And then lastly, the Thunder Hour is going to be 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., which will be featuring Zapdos, Raikou, Registeel, Rayquaza, Dialga, Cobalion, Therian Form Thundurus, Zekrom, and Xerneas. Holy dooly. It does say here as well, mythical Pokemon will not be featured or appearing in 5-star raids, so fair play. Assuming everything stays on track as well, and you know, again, I'm in a very lucky position here in Newcastle. We can kind of like go out and play with friends outside and things like that, you know, masks indoors, all that kind of jazz. Assuming everything stays on track with that in the lead up to GoFest, maybe doing a bit of a old school like raid van, Carfu, Wafu style raid day for the Sunday. So hiring like a minivan and raiding with the squad. Again, assuming that's safe to do so. So that'll be wild and a lot of raids. I guess we're just gonna be like, advice for you guys, I guess. If you're gonna be raiding with your friends or your family or whatever it is, maybe have a short list of, you know, the top 2 that you would like to do in each of those hours. You know, does someone in your squad still not have their shiny Virizion, or does someone want to get a better Mewtwo? Maybe you haven't had a chance to do, you know, Yveltal or, you know, Zekrom or something. Someone might have missed one during like the previous raid rotations. Make a short list of like your top 2 for each of those featured hours, and that might make it a little bit less overwhelming when the time comes to go and do the raids. Like, you know what you're hunting for, basically. My guess as well, and this is purely just a guess, but my guess is that they're probably gonna have shorter raid egg timers. So rather than it being like, oh, hatching in 30 minutes, they'll probably be either instant or 5-minute hatches or whatever it might be. We've seen that in the past for Safari Zones and for GoFests. And then sometimes the raids themselves have a shorter timer as well, just so they can kind of turn over a few more raids on the same gym more frequently. I don't know if that'll be a thing, just speculation, but keep that in mind too. The following are a couple of bonuses that are just for ticket holders. So if you've got a GoFest ticket, you'll be able to do the following. Earn an extra 10,000 XP for winning a raid battle. You can spin photo discs at gyms and earn up to 10 raid passes. So these are for in-person raid passes. There's gonna be timed research to earn up to 8 remote raid passes to use for whatever remote raids you might wanna do. Keep in mind that I'm pretty sure, unless they change it, I'm pretty sure there won't be like any overflow in how many raid passes you can hold for remote raid passes. So you may have to spend them as you go, sort of thing. So keep that in mind in case they don't change it so that you can collect more than, you know, the 3. That might be different for the research, allowing you to claim you can hold 5 at a time. That might be changed for when you claim research. I don't know. And there'll additionally be a bundle in the shop with 3 remote raid passes in them. Make sure that you do that during the hours of the Sunday GoFest times, your local time, because that bundle will disappear after GoFest 6 p.m. is done your Sunday. So yeah, holy moly, whole bunch of news and stuff to get excited and hyped for GoFest. Let me know, is there something in particular that you are most excited for July? Is there a particular raid boss that you're stoked for GoFest? Do you have any theories about what might be happening for, you know, the 5th anniversary for Pokemon GO event? Do you reckon it's gonna be like next, like just more hype on top of hype, or we're gonna have a pretty chill one? Let me know. As always, lovelies, thank you so much for watching. If you are new, please be sure to subscribe. Thank you to everyone who did leave a like as well. And if you'd like additional ways to support the channel, links for Patreon and the merch are in the description down below. And thank you again to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning, noon, night, whatever time it is for you. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.